Welcome. Welcome to this moment, to our breath. How does our breath feel right now when we breathe in? Can we just check in? Is it ragged? Is it smooth? Is it long and deep? Are you hyperventilating? Just allowing whatever is here to be here. And as we follow our breath in and out, where are we in the spectrum with patience and shortness, non-patience, I will call it? Whereas there's times that I get just so easily irritated. And now I long for patience at those times. There's a certain ease, there's a certain flow, and I'm able to find patience when I can just take a deep breath. I can take a walk. I can somehow find this sense of ease and flexibility in my body. A sense of I don't need to react right away. I don't need to have that tension or jaggedness in my body. And when I do, I'd love to meet it with, and in this moment, this is here. And in this moment, I would like to meet my lack of patience with acceptance, with some tenderness, with some gentleness, to be able to hold it with a sense of like I'm holding a crying child, a pissed off and irritable child. I want to be able to meet that part of me with love and compassion and care, acceptance. And is it helpful in this moment to give myself patience with myself in particular, to start with patience with myself, to give myself the space to acknowledge the granularity of that feeling when I have a short fuse, when I'm easily kicked up. What is going on in my body? Can I describe those feelings of, my heart's beating maybe a little faster? I'm feeling a crunch in my chest, my belly. There's like a all crunched up, ready for a fight feeling in my body. Like I can pounce, like, just try me. Just try me today. I dare you. So when I see that, and I can definitely remember very, very clearly, I can hold myself. I can uh, put myself in a place that's can observe and accept that part of me that just gets grouchy and irritable sometimes. And I can give myself patience, but I don't have to make myself patient. I don't have to make myself be any way that I don't want to, that doesn't seem to be what's going on. I do love being able to have perspective though. And this too will change. I know that I can relax more into a sense of patience, openness, the ability to hold myself tenderly and others as well. Like, oh, I've got more space, more flexibility, more ease. And notice where we are on that continuum without having to force ourselves into one way or another. As this often in meditations, you're being encouraged to open up like a flower. Notice when you are just closed up like a tight little bud, and you just cannot force that flower open. You just need to give yourself space to be who you are and hold yourself with care. Is that possible? Is that possible to give yourself a walk, give yourself a break? It's like, no, you don't need to do anything to turn this around. You can just go home and take a nap. A lot of times I don't have the space to do that. And I can acknowledge whatever feelings are here. So wherever you are on that continuum between patience and a short fuse, offer it to our beloveds that indeed are sometimes not patient. Give them the space to be that way, as we give us the space to not necessarily want to be with them, or just be with them and notice that they're in a state of non-patience. But we can give them, our loved ones, a blessing as we come back to ourselves, come back to, well, those are just the feelings that are here right now. And the power of that. Notice where when neutral people are in that continuum and seemingly patient or definitely not, give them space. And definitely for me, I have to admit, being with somebody that has patience is just easier. And being with myself when I feel more patient, it's just easier for me. And definitely when people that are hard to love, it's easier to love them when they're patient, I have to admit. And then all beings, I'm sure, can benefit from this gift, from this acknowledging the granularity of our feelings, how complicated they are, how we can long for patience. And we're not when we're not. We can be patient with ourselves. Isn't that the irony of it? Sometimes the only patience we can find is like, oh, honey, yeah, I notice you got a short fuse today. And I'm guessing that all beings can benefit when we can practice this. Thank you.